So much like my Dark Knight Returns Batman, I really do want to improve this Dark Knight Returns Superman figure because it's one of my favorite stores of all time, and I actually just reread Dark Knight 3 Master Race, and it is a bit wacky, but it also goes really hard sometimes. Like, look at this. This is just... oh, I love this. But anyway, so this head sculpt here for the McFarlane Dark Knight Returns figure is not very good. I mean, it sort of looks like Miller's artwork. I really like the hair, but yeah, the expression is a bit And then there's the Mattel one. This is a lot more of a typical Superman with sort of Miller-esque proportions. Like, you can see like the big lantern jaw. And however, I'm not really a fan of how they did the hair. The hair is just really flat. Like, I don't know, it just looks a bit off. So these heads are about the same size as you can see here. So I was thinking maybe I can pull this hair off and then transplant it onto this one, and then I'm naturally gonna put this head on top of this body because yeah, they're about the same size. So yeah, let's heat this hair up. Just to like show it off, here is the swap without any, you know, modifications, and it looks a little bit thin, but I also think that as soon as I put the new hairpiece on, it's gonna add a little bit more width here, and I think the illusion of like the pinhead design is gonna go away. So first off, on the inside here, there's, as you can see, it's like a little peg, so I need to grind that down with my Dremel. So here we go. Naturally as well, this head is, like the hairline here is too high, so I'm gonna have to grind this down to get the hairpiece to be able to fit. So I've, as you can see, I've carved everything up here pretty much, and sanded and whatnot, and here's the hairpiece, and eventually it would look like this. But as you can see, it doesn't really quite fit. It's a little bit too short here. I'm gonna start with gluing everything down, and then I'm gonna have to resculpt like these bits here with black. It's not gonna be too difficult because, you know, it's just black, and I just have to sculpt some lines in there to simulate hair. But yeah, I got some clay here all mixed up, so I'm just gonna, you know, like ease it in like here. Got a little bit too much maybe, but oh well. And we're just gonna sort of put the clay where we want it, and then we're gonna, you know, actually sculpt it. I wanted to transition sort of seamlessly into the rubber hairpiece, so. As you can see here, I just sort of merged the clay to the hair, so it's like, yeah, it's like a nice transition. And now I'm just gonna sculpt some lines into it, and I'm gonna be using this needle here. You want to try to avoid making it look like just straight lines, so like add in like a V shape every now and then. Luckily for me, the hair is already pretty, like the sculpt is already pretty like muddy, I guess, so I don't really need to be too particular about how I sculpt. So like these bits here, I'm gonna be sanding those off. So here we are with Clark completed, and I did some additional resculpting here on the side just to have the hair go down a little bit further, so there wasn't like a huge gap here. It's still a little bit gappy here with the neck, but I couldn't really do anything about that. But you know, the neck has like ample movement anyway. I really like how the hairpiece turned out, actually. I think it's pretty... Let's see if we can bend the legs and get them a little bit lower. I think it's pretty seamless how it's incorporated. It's definitely better than the old, like, really flat hairdo he used to have. And the face itself, I mean, regardless of this, if this turned out really well at all, you know, it's still better than this. So, yeah, regardless, I consider this to be a success. I don't consider it to be like a fantastic one, but it's definitely an improvement. And I don't really feel like I need to improve this figure anymore. Like, I don't particularly feel like the need for a new cape. Like, this cape is fine, I guess. And, you know, he goes really well with Batman here. Like I said, these two are more of like a novelty side thing rather than me trying to fill out my display to have like the perfect figures. I can bring down my custom regular Superman. So like this is the Superman I use for pretty much everything now. You can see more in like the video I uploaded a week and a half ago, I think. But yeah, this is my default Superman. Really like how he turned out. And this is the Elseworlds Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller Superman. So yeah, here are these two legends. And I said I was gonna do a video about Joker, but I tried to resculpt the face and it didn't really work out, so I ended up having to throw away the face. So I might buy the Mattel head and do something with that, but I don't know. Like, yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed the video.
We don't have to do this.
Sure we do.
Bruce, this is idiotic.